It's John Day here from CrossFit Artists. Kind of looking at the board here, and we have a lot of PRs, and what PRs are personal records, and those are really important to us in the sense of being able to do something we've never done before. That's huge in life. You know, that's something that you don't see every day. That's something that a lot of people don't go to the gym and they come back and be like, man, I've never done this before. I just did it today. You know, in CrossFit, we really strive to kind of get people to do those things. Maybe a rope climb, maybe a quality air squat. You know, maybe a push-up, maybe, you know, a 1-rep back squat, whatever it may be. You know, if you've never done it before and now you're achieving that, your quality of life just improved. It got longer, right? And so that's a huge. Your ceiling of fitness, your ceiling of health just got bigger. And that's the goal here at CrossFit, is that we really want to increase the ceiling of your health and your fitness, right? If we're more flexible, we're stronger, we're more endurance, we have more stamina, whatever it may be, those physical skills that we all possess, if we're increasing those, you know, on a yearly basis, that's huge. And that's going to help you be more independent. We're not just looking at the short term. We're not just looking at your 20s and 30s. We're looking at your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. And so if you have that higher ceiling of your fitness, when we get older, physiologically, when we're not able to, you know, build the strength and the flexibility that we could when we were in, you know, 20s, 30s, and 40s, and 50s, that's something that it helps you live independently. That's something that you could do pull-ups when you're 70. You can do push-ups when you're 80. You can do a squat when you're 90. You know, that's what we're trying to do here. It's not something that we're looking at, okay, what can you do in your 20s and your 30s? Yes, that's important, but our whole long-term goal is getting you to do things you've never done before, working on your weaknesses, working on your strengths, but most importantly, doing things you've never done before. Because that is huge in CrossFit. That's why we take PRs. Like Jen and I just love PRs when people do things they've never done before. Like I said, it could be as simple as a quality air squat, and it could be as complex as a 300-pound snatch. You know, whatever that may be for you, it's all relative. But if you're doing something you've never done before, that's huge. And so don't think of it as a short-term, like, all right, man, I got a quality air squat. All right, great, that's good. That is really important. But that quality of air squat is going to push that ceiling higher, and that's the goal. So again, when you're in CrossFit, when you're doing whatever it may be, maybe it's not CrossFit, but do things you're not good at. And that's huge, because that just increases the quality of your life, that increases the independence that we have as human beings, and that's something that we all strive to do. And that's something you all want to do. You don't want to be that 60-year-old in a home. That's young, that's super young. So really make sure that you're doing things you're not good at. If you're a runner, you know, throw some strength training, some cross training in there. Maybe join CrossFit, right? If you're a weightlifter, you know, throw some conditioning in there. Obviously, if you're an elite athlete, then you have specific, you know, things that you need to work on. But if you're just looking for well-rounded health, we've got to hammer out those physical skills. And so really make sure that you're working on your weaknesses on a daily basis, because that's just going to make you more well-rounded, and your quality of life just improves. And that's huge, and that's huge, huge, huge. So again, sorry we get a little passionate about it, but it's just something to think about. Just not the short term. Think about the long-term effects of you increasing your health. Every PR, increase that ceiling. Let's make that ceiling really, really big. So again, this is John Day, CrossFit Artist. If you have any questions, you know I'm passionate about it. But again, if you have any questions, let us know. Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Email us, you know, whatever it is. Love to talk about it. So thanks for taking the time. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend, and be careful about the weather.